that fits into your lifestyle. FirstGem is more than banking. It's support designed for women with easy digital onboarding, lifestyle benefits, business support, mentorship, and a community that helps women grow confidently. FirstGem, a partner in progress. Join FirstGem today. Every woman has a dream worth building, and sometimes all she needs is the right support to grow it. With FirstGem Funds, women can access loans at just 9% interest per annum, designed to help businesses grow without the usual barriers. Because behind every woman is a story of ambition, resilience, and purpose. The early mornings, the long days, the vision she refuses to give up on. That's why FirstGem is more than a bank account. It's a platform created to support women through every stage of growth. Whether you're starting small, growing a business, or leading something bigger, FirstGem gives you access to savings, current and corporate accounts tailored for women with seamless digital onboarding that fits into your lifestyle. FirstGem is more than banking. It's support designed for women with easy digital onboarding, lifestyle benefits, business support, mentorship, and a community that helps women grow confidently. FirstGem, a partner in progress. Join FirstGem today. Every woman has a dream worth building, and sometimes all she needs is the right support to grow it. With FirstGem Funds, women can access loans at just 9% interest per annum, designed to help businesses grow without the usual barriers. Because behind every woman is a story of ambition, resilience, and purpose. The early mornings, the long days, the vision she refuses to give up on. That's why FirstGem is more than a bank account. It's a platform created to support women through every stage of growth. Whether you're starting small, growing a business, or leading something bigger, FirstGem gives you access to savings, current and corporate accounts tailored for women with seamless digital onboarding that fits into your lifestyle. FirstGem is more than banking. It's support designed for women with easy digital onboarding, lifestyle benefits, business support, mentorship, and a community that helps women grow confidently. FirstGem, a partner in progress. Join FirstGem today. Every woman has a dream worth building, and sometimes all she needs is the right support to grow it. With FirstGem Funds, women can access loans at just 9% interest per annum, designed to help businesses grow without the usual barriers. Because behind every woman is a story of ambition, resilience, and purpose. The early mornings, the long days, the vision she refuses to give up on. That's why FirstGem is more than a bank account. It's a platform created to support women through every stage of growth. Whether you're starting small, growing a business, or leading something bigger, FirstGem gives you access to savings, current and corporate accounts tailored for women with seamless digital onboarding that fits into your lifestyle. FirstGem is more than banking. It's support designed for women with easy digital onboarding, lifestyle benefits, business support, mentorship, and a community that helps women grow confidently. FirstGem, a partner in progress. Join FirstGem today. Every woman has a dream worth building, and sometimes all she needs is the right support to grow it. With FirstGem Funds, women can access loans at just 9% interest per annum, designed to help businesses grow without the usual barriers. Because behind every woman is a story of ambition, resilience, and purpose. The early mornings, the long days, the vision she refuses to give up on. That's why FirstGem is more than a bank account. It's a platform created to support women through every stage of growth. Whether you're starting small, growing a business, or leading something bigger, FirstGem gives you access to savings, current and corporate accounts tailored for women with seamless digital onboarding that fits into your lifestyle. FirstGem is more than banking. It's support designed for women with easy digital onboarding, lifestyle benefits, business support, mentorship, and a community that helps women grow confidently. FirstGem, a partner in progress. Join FirstGem today. Every woman has a dream worth building, and sometimes all she needs is the right support to grow it. With First Gem Funds, women can access loans at just 9% interest per annum, designed to help businesses grow without the usual barriers. Because behind every woman is a story of ambition, resilience, and purpose. The early mornings, the long days, the vision she refuses to give up on. That's why First Gem is more than a bank account. It's a platform created to support women through every stage of growth. Whether you're starting small, growing a business, or leading something bigger, First Gem gives you access to savings, current and corporate accounts tailored for women with seamless digital onboarding that fits into your lifestyle. First Gem is more than banking. It's support designed for women with easy digital onboarding, lifestyle benefits, business support, mentorship, and a community that helps women grow confidently. First Gem, partner in progress. Join First Gem today. Every woman has a dream worth building, and sometimes all she needs is the right support to grow it. With First Gem Funds, women can access loans at just 9% interest per annum, designed to help businesses grow without the usual barriers. Because behind every woman is a story of ambition, resilience, and purpose. The early mornings, the long days, the vision she refuses to give up on. That's why First Gem is more than a bank account. It's a platform created to support women through every stage of growth. Whether you're starting small, growing a business, or leading something bigger, First Gem gives you access to savings, current and corporate accounts tailored for women with seamless digital onboarding that fits into your lifestyle. First Gem is more than banking. It's support designed for women with easy digital onboarding, lifestyle benefits, business support, mentorship, and a community that helps women grow confidently. First Gem, a partner in progress. Join First Gem today. Every woman has a dream worth building, and sometimes all she needs is the right support to grow it. With First Gem Funds, women can access loans at just 9% interest per annum, designed to help businesses grow without the usual barriers. Because behind every woman is a story of ambition, resilience, and purpose. The early mornings, the long days, the vision she refuses to
on the chat group if you can hear me. Just drop a hi on the group chat if you can hear me. Hello, everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much. So welcome. Good to have everyone on board. So good to have us here. So for us to be here, that means you had successfully registered on the platform and indicated your interest in the First Gem Sparker Gem initiative, an initiative by First Bank to encourage our First Gem customers. Thank you very much. Thank you for being on this call. So it's going to be a series of 4 different lectures that we are going to have. And we have 4 of them. Today is the very first one. We are going to be talking about design thinking for women entrepreneurs. We are going to be talking about solving problems and thinking creatively. So on the 3rd of June, we'll be talking about digital ads, running effective ads on a small budget. And on the 4th of June, we'll be talking about customer retention systems for small businesses. And then on the 5th, we'll be talking about how to use First Gem products to grow our business and wealth. So it's a packed session with so much to learn. So I will encourage us to sit tight, enjoy ourselves, and have a lovely time. Make sure you have your pen and your paper nearby so that you can learn as much as you can. So thank you very much for joining. We look forward to an interactive session. Please feel free to use the group chat to drop your messages as we go on. So my colleague Tokunbo Adetoro will be introducing our speaker for today. Tokunbo, over to you. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Ronke. And good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much, and well done for joining this session. Okay, our speaker today, her name is Folarin Fumilayo. She's an innovation opportunity analyst at First Bank, and I will just read out her profile for us. Please let me get a thumbs up if I'm audible. You can use the reaction button. Let me see the thumbs up. Thank you very much. Okay, about Fumilayo. Folarin Fumilayo is an innovation opportunity analyst in the Enterprise Innovation Department here at First Bank. She focuses on identifying and developing innovative solutions that improve customer experience and support business growth. Her work centers on understanding customer needs, simplifying processes, and designing practical solutions that help individuals and businesses interact with financial services more effectively. Her key strengths include structured thinking, which translates everyday challenges into simple and practical solutions, creative problem solving. She approaches problems creatively to unlock new opportunities, and customer centric innovation. That's designing solutions rooted in real customer needs. Folari is on the call with us today, and the next voice you'll be hearing would be Folari's. Folari, please take it away. Thank you.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Can you hear me? Okay, thank you so much, everyone, for joining. If you can hear me, please say hi on the chat box. I want the participants to respond. You can hear me. Please say hello. Let me see your hello in the chat box. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, before we start, I noticed some people were eating, some people were drinking. I want everyone. I mean, today is the first session, so we need to set the tone properly. If you are eating, you are drinking water, you are trying to adjust your seat, I think I can give you a minute for you to adjust yourself. And if you can turn on your camera, we'd love to see your beautiful faces. So let me give you a minute to do that while I introduce myself. Thank you so much, Tokumbo, for the introduction. Like she said, my name is Fumi. I like people calling me Fumi. And I work as an innovation opportunity analyst here in the bank. I would love to meet everybody on the call. So if you can see my screen, please introduce yourself in the chat box. Please introduce yourself by saying your name and your business. For instance, my name is Fumi. I sell clothes. My name is Tokumbo. I sell I make wares. I want you to please introduce yourself on the group, on the chats. Just say, my name is, today is the first day, so this is when we should be getting to know each other very well. We need to start on a high note. So I'm trying to read the chats. Introduce yourself, your name is this, and what you currently do. And if you want to unmute also, just to introduce yourself, please, you have the floor. So I'm waiting. Oh, thank you so much. Hui has responded. Her name is Hui. She's into global logistics and sellers hub. Ruth is saying, oh, hi, Ruth. She's into automobile business. Wow, where she sells cars and electric bikes. We have Ngozi. She's into livestock farming, poultry. I love that. There's Stella she sells perfume. I love that. I love that. Please keep dropping. Please keep introducing yourself in the chat box. If you see anyone that is into what you are doing, you can even respond to the person and say, hello, my fellow businesswoman, my fellow business diva. Let me put it that way. So please introduce yourself. Oh, Iwei Mika, I love that name. Tie and die. Wow, that's so lovely. Please introduce yourself on the chat box. And if you can see on the screen, there are a series of questions I will want us to answer while you're introducing yourself. You can do that on the chat box. I want to believe we are with our notes. You can put it in your own notes because at the end of the day, you would want to refer back to this. As you're introducing yourself, one achievement you are proud of. Before we start talking about plenty design thinking. I think we need to remind ourselves what we are proud of. I mean, this year, for instance, I've been able to do 1 or 2. It's good for you to put it in writing. So you can write it, oh, this is my name, this is what I'm proud of. You can use it in your notepad. You can, if you have a personal note, you can even put it in the chat box here. Now, one goal you want to achieve in the next 6 months. I mean, this is even the 6th month. This is June. Some people already have their plan from January to June. I want to be able to achieve this and this. If you're already on track, you can write it down. Oh, this is my goal. Or even if you are just starting out a new goal. I can see somebody lying down on the bed. And she can hear me. Thank you very much for standing up. Thank you very much for standing up. So, one goal you want to achieve in the next 3 years. Oh, somebody's hand is up. Please, you can unmute and you have the floor. What challenges do you think your business is facing right now? What do you even want to achieve? You can unmute and introduce yourself.
But please go ahead. I don't think there's a hand up there.
Oh, okay. I saw one hand up. Oh, okay. So, oh, I love this person in the chat box. She said she's into fashion accessory business where she sells bespoke unisex accessories. One achievement she's proud of is she registered her business early this year. Please, can we give her a round of applause for that? She registered her business. That's a good achievement because a lot of people are into business. They are not even so sure if they want to register their business or not. It is when they have now established, they will now realize they want to register. Then at the end of the day, that name is already taken. Oh, she wants to grow her customer base to 2,000. I love her goal. It was specific. I achieved to grow, but I really don't know, Mesoma, is this goal for the next 6 months? Is it for the next 3 months? Because when you are setting your goals have to be smart. It has to be specific. I love that your goal is specific, a customer base of 2,000 plus. It's measurable. It is achievable. I can tell you your goal is achievable. But the important thing missing in this line is the timing. Is it for next 6 months you want to achieve a customer base of 2,000 in the next 6 months? Is it in the next 1 year? Is it even in the next 1 month? Because it's quite possible. So what challenges do you think your business is facing right now? I hope we are taking notes. We are writing that in a notepad because we're going to be discussing this. We're going to be discussing this. And if you have not dropped anything on the chat box, please, I would encourage you to introduce yourself. We never can tell. Somebody might need your service here on this session. At the end of the day, when we go out, when we meet people online, it is for networking. This is also a way for you to network. Oh, Stella, thank you for responding. You are proud of being able to improve on speaking and improving your social media presence. I would like to gain more visibility and more sales in the next 6 months. In the next 3 years, I would like to scale my business to a global brand where I make my own customized fragrances. Wow. And she needs more visibility and funding. That's the challenge she thinks her business is facing. So I think we can go right into it while we wait for other people to introduce yourself in the chat box. If you've not introduced yourself yet, please do so. Oh, blessing from Zibo Beauty. Good afternoon. You are into skincare industry. Yeah, you are proud of your consistency as a business founder, especially on days when things don't go as planned. People will say clock it. I clock it to that because they said business people, you have to show up for every single time when it is good, when sales is going fine, when sales is not going fine. Your major goal is to raise funds to scale your business, specifically $5,000. In the next 3 years, you hope to be in 2 capital cities. 2 capital cities in Nigeria or 2 capital cities around the world. Like I said, your goal has to be specific. It has to be measurable, it has to be achievable, it has to be realistic, and it has to have a time frame. So the specific part is 2 capital cities in Nigeria, 2 capital cities in Nigeria and Morocco. You have to be specific, and your major challenge is accessing funding opportunities and visibility. I love that. I love that. I would keep reading the charts while I move forward. I can see a lot of people are saying funding is a challenge, this is a challenge, visibility and all that, but studies have people are international bodies, local bodies, government bodies, they've actually done studies with people, with especially women entrepreneurs, to know what challenges they are facing, and 4 major things actually came up when they were showing, like, from the responses of people that were responding, 4 major things showed up. Number 1 is low sales despite efforts. Just to show that you are not alone. A lot of people were complaining that even though they were investing time, they were running ads on Instagram, they were running ads on TikTok, they were running ads on Facebook, they were doing it back to back, but the sales is not commercial, is not matching up. Let me say, yeah, it is not matching up with the sales they are getting. I mean, it is obvious that even though they are, I mean, especially in these days of content creation, everybody's dancing on TikTok, everybody's jumping on Instagram, and you do all that. At the end of the day, you look at your sales, you be like, is this everything I made after jumping up since morning? A lot of people even said, look, they even reduced price. They did sales. Something they should sell for 10 naira, they are selling it for 5 naira, but at the end of the day, sales are not even still coming in. And so people even said, look, oh, me, I did sales, I did I danced, I did this, I did that, but at the end of the day, customers are even complaining of what I did not even think about that they would complain of. I did not even anticipate the concern. Some things that I felt that, oh, by now I have mastered this. Customers are still coming back to come and complain. Then, especially in women, part of the studies shows that women are trying to balance multiple roles. You are the CEO of your business. You have children at home that are dragging you. Family or siblings are saying, what's it called? You are still the marketer. I mean, as yesterday, a friend of mine was telling me that, oh, her mom started a business. People around her mom started the same business, but they folded up. When she was telling me, I said, the first thing I just asked her was like, did those people that started the business, do they have children? She said yes. I said, this business you are talking about is centered around children. And if for instance you are selling sweets and your child take 1 sweet, take the second sweet, take the third sweet, at the end of the day, the profits and the money itself and the capital itself is gone. So I want to tell you, whatever you think you are going through in your business, whatever challenge you think you are going through, be it funding, be it I think I read somebody's challenge the other time. I was trying to bring it up: access to funding, visibility, looking for more opportunities. You are not alone in it, actually. So, and this is why we are here. Not only to access funding, but to first take you to walk you through the different stages. One thing I've come to realize is there is a learning process, there is the unlearning process. What you think you know, you need to unlearn it. Then there is the relearning. There are some things that you know that works, but because of the overwhelming multiple roles, you tend to forget them. So the essence of this session is not to show that I am the most knowledgeable here on the call, or whatever session you're going to have. It is just for you to learn, for those ones that you don't know, for you to unlearn. There are some things that over time you've been doing it, but you think it is the right way. You can unlearn them. And of course, there are some things that you need to relearn. You know them already. In short, maybe when you started your business, you were doing them, but maybe for one reason or the other, you forgot. So the essence of this session is to remind you to say, oh, you were doing this before. Please go back to it and start doing it. So but before we start, I want us to first appreciate ourselves. Thank you so much to everyone that has been dropping their responses on the group. And okay, I love Anita's Ngeri's response. She's the founder of Nibis Tech. Wow. She's proud to have been selected as in 2025 as one of the women-led business who represents Nigeria in Japan. Please, can we clap for her? Wow, 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 wow. And she wants to solidify her business presence in Rivers State in the next 6 months by partnering with 4 new schools. She wants to build a coding platform for children. I love this. But our major challenge is funding. Okay, so let's go right into the presentation. After all the research that they did, they realized that there is a major gap, what the customer wants and what they actually need. I want you to read this very well. The core problem after all the research is the difference between what the customer wants and what they actually need. There is a major gap. So the essence of today's session is to teach you how to bridge that gap between what your customer needs, between what they actually want, and how you can successfully make decisions centering your customers. But before we go ahead, I want to first appreciate everybody on this call by showing you the statistics. That studies have shown over and over and over and over again that women in business, the numbers it's going up every day. 83% of women have entrepreneurship mindsets. They are into one business or the other. In fact, MasterCard, a body did a research to say, oh, Nigerian women they are embracing entrepreneurship at an extraordinary rate. 8 out of 10 are actually entrepreneurs, and it is far higher than the regional average of 51% in other countries. So the statistics is backing it up that more women are coming into business, and they are doing very well. Because if you look at the GDP of Nigeria the world right now, 37% is contribution from just women alone. So you matter. This statistics is telling you that you matter, you are important. What you are doing is eventually adding to the bottom line of not just the country alone, but even the entire world. So the question is, what do customer really buy? Why do you think customer buy what you're selling? Why do you think people are even interested in what you're doing? If you can answer that in the chat box, I can also read that out to everyone. What do you think customers are really buying? Is it goods and services? Is it price? What do you think actually matters to today's customer? Please let's answer in the chat box. Okay, nice to meet you. Abosede Folari. It's nice to meet you. Why do customer really buy? Especially for us that we are into selling of perfume, into selling of clothes. Why do you think customer really buy what you're selling? Do you think it is the price? Do you think it is because it is affordable? Do you think customer buy good feelings? Thank you so much. They want to feel that it is not just transactional, but a problem-solving trade. Let me appreciate that response. Emotions, how well they relate to their need for it. Thank you, Stella. Customer wants satisfaction. Customer wants to buy quality products at affordable prices. That's lovely. Quality products at affordable prices. I think our answers are already cutting through because Why customers really buy is actually price. Like we said, people want to buy quality product at a reasonable price, at an affordable price. People want to buy at their convenience, especially with the fact that the world is now digital. People don't want to stress themselves. If you can deliver to their doorstep, in short, if you can deliver to the door of their room, they are actually interested in buying. Then quality, we cannot overemphasize the place of quality. People want to buy for quality also. So, but at the end of the day, they realize, again, we're going to be showing studies, what studies shows that even though people are buying for price, people are buying for convenience, people are buying for quality. But do you know that people also buy because of trust? Do you know that people buy because of trust? If you know, say yes, that, oh, it's because this person trusts me. That's why they are buying from me. Exactly. Trust and integrity is very, very important. I mean, studies have shown that trust and emotional connection even outweigh prices. You know, there are some things that you look at like, this thing is very expensive, but some people are buying it. Why? Because they trust the brand. They trust the seller. They trust the vendor. So, at the end of the day, while there is price, why there is quality, why there is convenience, why there is a lot of other reasons, studies have shown that the number one factor why customer buy is trust. I don't want this class to I don't want this session to look like, oh, we are just in this session. I want you to ask yourself, do people trust me? Do people trust my business? I want you to first, now this is a rhetorical question. It's not the case of you putting the answer in the chat box. Look at yourself, what you are currently doing. You might not be selling, you might be providing services. Do people trust your brand? Do you think people trust your business? These days, I will not lie, personally, when I see anybody dragging any brand on Instagram, on TikTok, I will just block the brand. I will not even stress myself. If I read through the reasons why they are dragging the customer and I realize that what the customer is saying is actually true, I'll just block the business because I don't want to mistakenly go and buy from the business later on. So the question is, do people trust your brand? Do people trust you as a brand owner? Because it is now obvious that while there are a lot of reasons why people buy, the number one factor is trust. So if you're not going to take anything out of this session, I want you to always remember that the number one reason why people buy is trust. I've seen a business owner one time on Instagram. I was telling a friend of mine that I don't think I trust that business. I cannot buy, even though the price point was actually looking juicy. I told my friend I cannot buy. So trust play a major factor in your brand. So if you're not going to do anything, if you're not going to take anything out of this session, I want you to please remember that's the number one reason, studies have proven it, why people buy is because of trust. So let's move ahead. Now let's go to today's topic, design thinking. What is design thinking? I don't want this class to look too technical. I want to use relatable words that everybody here we use across whatever type of business you currently do. Design thinking, the simplest approach is a human-centered approach to solving problems that puts people in the heart of every decision you make. It is not about you being the designer. It is about you thinking like one. Let me take that again. Design thinking is you putting yourself in the shoes of the customer. Design thinking is you putting yourself in the shoes of the customer while making decisions for your business. It is easy for you to think that, Shebi, it is my business. I am selling this water, and this is You are not thinking as a business owner that is selling this water. You are thinking like a business owner, that a customer that is buying the water. You are putting yourself in the other side of the table. So what would it help you to achieve? Like I said, customer is the focus, right? It will help you to understand customer deeply. Beyond what the customer is saying, you are observing their behaviors, you are listening to what they are not even saying, because people believe that communication is verbal and non-verbal. What they are saying, verbal. What they are not saying. To really understand what matters to them. Again, it helps you to challenge what you already think you know about your customer. I said earlier at the beginning of this session, the essence of all this series of training is to, one, learn, unlearn, and relearn. You want to challenge what you think you know about your customer. You want to be sure that some things that you assume about your customers. And beyond customers, a lot of people were saying, oh, they need investors, they need funding. What you think you know about those people that will come and invest in your business, you want to challenge those assumptions. I have seen somebody, there was a time, my church, we were trying to organize interest loan to people, and we told them to submit proposals and all that. While I was reading the proposals, a lady called me, and I B, C, D. You did not show me your costs. And she was saying, oh, she showed her cost. I said, no, you're only showing me your direct cost. You bought a pen at 5 naira, you're selling it at 10 naira. You're telling me your profit is 5 naira. Your profit is not actually 5 naira. You're not showing me your indirect cost. How much are you paying your staff? How much are you paying this? How much are you paying that? So if you assume that you can prepare a document, we want to challenge those assumptions now. If you're assuming that, oh, I can prepare a document to attract investors and all that, we want to challenge those assumptions. Your customers also, oh, I assume that my customer likes this water. We want to challenge, we want to question everything now. Now, at the end of we challenging, we want to now test. Whatever we now come up with, we want to test the idea. We don't only want to test the idea, we want to test it quickly. We want to build small samples. We want to get feedbacks on time. We want to fail early. We want to fail cheap, but we want to learn fast so that we perfect it at the end of the day. That's the essence of design thinking. And that is what we are going to be discussing in this class. So we're going to be asking questions to challenge our assumptions. We're going to be understanding our customers, and we're going to be explaining to ourselves how we can test ideas quickly. So let's go to the next slide, where we talk about why should we even do all this design thinking? Why does it matter? Why does design thinking matter? One, the reality is you have limited resources. Even if you get somebody to invest in your business to give you $1 million today, for instance, for those people that they think, oh, funding is why I've not scaled faster. If you get that $1 million, at the end of the day, more opportunities will come that you need $5 million. So beyond what you're aspiring to have, why you need design thinking is because every naira counts. Every hour counts. Design thinking would help you to test ideas quickly, validate them, and it will help you to prevent spending a lot. And at the end of the day, the business might now fail. I can remember there was a time somebody wants to go into business, and he was telling me, I was like, but I think you should first test this idea. We said, no, it's very certain that if you do this, you will get that. I said, okay. Eventually he did this, but it did not go out as planned. That money was wasted. If he had incorporated all this design thinking, he would have done it in a smaller scale, test it, and he can now put more resources. So it will actually help you a lot to save the little resources you think it is not even much. why is this design thinking? Why is this topic very important to you as a business owner? You are playing multiple roles, especially when you are just starting out your business. You are the CEO, you are the marketer, you are the salesperson. You even have family that you are taking care of. Design thinking would help you to put decision-making principles in ways that you can easily work with less of guesswork, more confidence. And also, design thinking would help you to stand out in the competitive market. If you are selling perfume, why you're selling perfume, I can tell you 1,001 people are selling perfume. If you are selling human hair, 1,001 people are selling human hair. Whatever thing you think you want to go into, a lot of people are doing into it. So design thinking would help you to stand out. It will help you to build products that people actually want. You can create emotional connection between your business and your customer, and you can turn customers to your advocates. When customers trust your business, they easily refer your business to their friends, to their families. But if you don't stand out and the customer do not trust your business, returning customer will be a challenge. You need to understand that while new customers are a good thing that every business is looking forward to, it is important for you to have more returning customers than new customer, because more returning customer will bring in new customers. But new customers can buy today and will not come back tomorrow to buy. So the essence of this design thinking class is to help you to scale faster, to fail early, but at the end of the day, to spend less resources, but to succeed at the later on, at a bigger scale. Now, there are different stages of design thinking. We're still going to be talking about these stages one after the other. We have the empathize, we have the divine, we have the ideate, we have the prototype, we have the test. I want to clearly state at the beginning now that even though I am saying you have to empathize, you have to divine, you have to ideate, you have to prototype, you have to test, it is not a linear approach. You can move from empathize to ideate, then come back to divine, then go to prototype, then go to test. It is not a straight line. You can circle back to any stage as you learn. Testing might reveal that you need more empathy, so you can easily just go back to you can go back to the stage again, refine it, and go back. But again, it should center around customers. You should keep doing it, and you should collaborate to have a better solution. So let's start with the first stage of design thinking, which is empathize. If you are still with me, say hello in the chat box. I just want to be sure that we are still together. You're still with me, say hello. Hello, I'm still with you. I am still here. Okay, I'm reading hello. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you so much for responding. Now, let's talk about empathize. You want to understand your customers. I've said the design thinking is you being the customer, not just the business owner. Meaning, if I am selling this phone, I am thinking like a customer. You are thinking like a customer. You want to understand the customer deeply. You want to understand the customer deeply. And how do you do that? You ask them questions. You listen to them when they are answering. You know, with business owners, it is always like, oh, but I understand my customers now. But this and that, and but this and that. You are not asking them questions for you to justify what you are currently doing. No. You are asking them questions to be able to understand how they feel about your business. Now, I need to clarify that, especially for people that are providing services. They'll feel like, but I made the hair very well now. It is the customer that thinks that I'm not making the hair very well. No, you are asking the question, customer, this hair that I made for you, do you like it? Do you think there's anything I could have done better? Oh, I was not around at this particular period and you made it here. You are not asking them questions to confront them. You're asking them questions to understand how your business can meet their need. For instance, somebody the other time was saying, oh, she, I think it's in BTech or something, that said, oh, that she's trying to build a coding platform for children. The customers you have right now, customers in this sense are people you are providing your services to. How do they currently feel about what you're doing? You could ask them question, oh, I'm trying to build a platform. Oh, what are you looking out in that platform? Ask them questions. And again, when you are asking them questions, you're not asking them questions to fight them or to defend yourself. You know, these days when people ask you questions, you don't want to give your answers because you know that if you give them the answer, they would twist the question back to you and say, but I did this the other day. No excuse. Whatever they say, they feel that is your business. Just take it. Thank you so much for your feedback. You are asking them questions. Now, beyond questions, you are observing how they behave. You are watching even beyond what they open their mouth to say, oh, this is how I feel. You know, there are sometimes you are joking with somebody like, I don't even like you, but you actually like the person. So you are watching what they do beyond what they are saying. You are watching what they do. You are listening to them. You are watching how they react. Because truly, action reveals truth more than words. And also, you are not only doing all that because you just want to hear them speak or because you want to watch them. You want to be able to map them to, oh, what are they saying? What are they thinking? What are they doing? And what are they feeling? Now, I want to use this practical example. I want you to, if you can see the screen, I'm sharing two stories from a perspective of Shade, who is the customer, and Ola, who is the seller. Please, I would like you to answer what you think. Now, Shade, for instance, is saying, oh, I saw this beautiful Ankara dress on Instagram, and it will look perfect, though. I have messaged the seller. She has responded. But I'm not so sure if this size that I'm looking at, if it will fit me properly. I mean, there is no size guide. She just said it is size 8. And I bought a size 8 clothes before and it did not size me. And the last time I even bought a clothes, it took more than the days that I expected that it would come. Well, even though I like the dress, I don't think I want to buy it. That's what Shade is saying. Why Ola is saying like, hey, I'm selling ready to wear Ankara clothes too. I'm posting pictures every day. I'm even running Instagram ads. Customers will just look at it. They will view it, but they will not buy. My sales are still low. If we want to use the empathy that we just learned, the empathy mapping that we just learned, what do you think? What do you think Shade is saying? What do you think Shade is doing? What do you think Shade is thinking, and what do you think Shade is feeling? Please, I want you to drop your responses on the group. We are using this practical story to make an example of empathy mapping. Shade is seeing a clothes she likes on Instagram, even though she's seeing size 8, but she's not so sure if the size 8 will fit her. Whereas Ola, that is the seller, is saying, hey, I'm posting every day, I'm running ads. Sales are not coming. If you were to be Ola, please remember that you are seeing things from Shade's perspective. And you want to just use this empathize to map out what Ola should do. What do you think you would write out? So I'm waiting in the chat box. What is Shade saying? What is Shade thinking? What is Shade doing? And what is Shade feeling? And what do you think Ola can do to to help Shade to feel better? Or what do you think Ola can do to help Shade to do better? I'm looking at the chat box, waiting for responses. Okay, Shade is saying that the seller is not giving her enough information. I love that. I love that response. I love that response because personally myself, I bought clothes that is size 6. They delivered it to me and I realized that it is not size 6. So it is beyond saying size 6. Some sellers these days, they put a chart, size 6, bust measurements, hips measurements, waist measurements, skirt length, blouse length. It actually helped somebody like Shade to understand that even though I am seeing it size 8, but I took my tape rule and I measured myself and I realized that these sizes, maybe it is not UK size 8, it is US size 8, those kind of conversation. Thank you so much for your response. I'm still waiting for more responses. What do you think, based on what we just learned, that we are not only seeing it from the perspective of Ola's, what's it called, the business person? Okay, Shade is saying that she does not trust online vendors, probably due to unreliability and past experience. Yes, Shade is not trusting. I mean, she ordered something the last time, even though it is 5 days and it took more than 5 days. But what can Ola now do? What can Ola now do? Provide all the way, okay, size, payment option, delivery options, how long it would take. Assure the customer that it would be delivered at the appointed time. Truly, that can work. Thank you so much, Stella. Thank you so much, Stella. Because the clothes lack details. References. I love that. I love this answer of references. It has not go beyond, oh, you get your item on time. Post screenshot of people saying, oh, I ordered my item today and I got it tomorrow. I love the fact that some sellers these days, they are putting it online to say, oh, thank you so much, I have received my order. And they would even write a caption to say, oh, she ordered on this day, she received on this day. It kind of help customers to it kind of help customers to understand better, to say, oh, if I pay today, I'll receive it tomorrow. Ola should give more detailed information as regards size, delivery option, and payment option. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that response. So it has not go now. We just said empathize, putting yourself on customer's shoe. Ola putting size 8 out. She thought, oh, I've answered this person's question. You want to know your size. But it has not gone beyond, I want to know my size. I want to know that size that you said is my size. I want to know what the bust size is actually about. I want to know the waist. I want to know what the hips is looking like. So if, for instance, you're into clothes business and you only just put size 8, if you can pin it to say, oh, size 8 is this, size 7 is this, size 4 is this, size 0 is looking like this, it helps bring traction to your page. Ola should do an explainer videos on her clothes, showing every single details. Yes, she should specific try and she should show reviews from previous clients. I love that. Thank you so much for your response. Now, we have agreed that because what's it called? Because Shade is saying, I don't trust this brand. Because whatever Shade is saying, the summary is, I don't trust this brand yet. Ola should be looking about how to make Shade to trust the brand. Shade is not buying. Should you be Ola? Ola should be looking at how to make Shade to buy. Oh, welcome, Dolapo. Oh, you're just joining because of, oh, so sorry. Well, you joined at the right time. The session is still on. Now, what is Shade thinking? Oh, I don't trust this brand. I don't know my shirt size. I don't know this size. I don't know size. What Ola should be doing is how to make Shade trust that brand. And to, again, how is Shade feeling emotionally? She's not feeling secure with the transaction. So Ola should be looking at how to map all those problems, and whatever solution she's coming up with, it is helping Shade to trust the brand more. Now, the next stage is now to divine. You reframe that problem that we have noticed into opportunities. I am not making enough profits. That problem is not properly divined. If, for instance, you are into catering business, oh, my lunch catering margins are quite thin. I don't know which ingredient cost I can reduce or which menu items I can actually focus on to drive more profits. We are saying the same thing, but we are saying it in a way that as we are looking at it, we are looking at opportunities that can come out of that problem. Again, when you are divining in this stage of divine thinking, you are not just saying, I have a problem. No. You are saying, I have this problem of how to communicate this to my customer. Why? So that when you are trying to solve it, people say a problem well defined is a problem half solved. If you define the problem properly, oh, I don't have funding. How do I package my business in a way that it would attract investors? I have written business proposals for people a lot, and most times when I tell them before I assist, oh, let me see what you've written out, I realize that there is no background, there is no revenue, there is no revenue model, there is no, oh, this is my current customer base, there is no, in short, it would be so scanty that you'll be like, are you expecting to use prayer and fasting to back up this thing? Because what you are giving me, I don't understand it. So even if it is for funding or you want to drive visibility, specify the problem in a way that it is properly defined. Your business can now look at that problem and know how to bring out opportunities from it. We have seen a lot of vendors complaining, businesses complaining, oh, this thing is not doing well. But when you tell them what is the problem, they will tell you, I think customers are not coming. What is not making the customer to come? That is why you are first asking customer questions the other time, so that you can properly define your problem statements. And one of the popular techniques that people use is how might we, or how might I, if it is just you are the only you are the sole you are the staff, you are the employee, you are the marketer, you are the owner of the business. How might I? You turn your problem into opportunities. You will not say, oh, I don't know how my business is doing. You say, oh, how might I do this to communicate this to my customer? You have to define your problem in a way that as you are reading it, you are bringing out opportunities for yourself. Then the next one. Now I have practical example here. For instance, someone that is into beauty business. Oh, people are not buying my hair products. No. What do you say? Oh, I'm selling hair product though. And I know that everybody has hair, even if it is artificial hair, even if it is woman hair, even if it is natural hair. But they don't know which hair products they will buy to meet up their need. Now we have moved that problem from, oh, people are not buying my products to, oh, people don't know the products they will buy to meet their need. So what do? That means I need to do more videos with examples showing people that, oh, if you have natural kinky hair, use these products to, at least if, for instance, I'm a customer and I'm coming to your page and I'm seeing that, oh, I have this kind of hair, truly, oh, and you use this product and you work, let me buy it and let me test it. So you define your problem in a way that when you are solving it, it is easy for you to solve it. For instance, tech business. Oh, customers don't trust online payments. Okay, what can we do to make customers to trust our business, to say, oh, this is not a fraudulent business, so, and we would deliver. So when you are defining your problem, oh, I don't know how to go about funding. How am I presenting my business in a way that would attract investors? So it goes beyond you just saying, oh, I have a problem. It goes to you saying, oh, I have a problem in this way and I need a solution in that way. The next one is, which is where we're going to stop and take, what's it called? We're going to have a 5 minutes break because I want you to answer this question. Again, I hope you are with your notepad. I want you to write down 2 vague problems you think, for those people that have responded earlier, those problems that you wrote out, how would you now define the problem? I want you to write 2 vague problems in your business. Now, I want you to make it specific. I don't want you to make it so generic. I want you to say, oh, for instance, oh, customers are not buying my perfume. How can I convince customer to buy my perfume by saying this perfume has, I've seen a lot of videos to say, oh, it has bergamot, it has this, it has that. How would you be able to convince your customer to buy your problem? So please, this is, although I said 10 minutes, this is a 5-minute session. Reframe your problem. If you have a notepad, if you are using your phone, if you are if you are writing it down, this is a workshop activity. Please write down your 2 vague problems, make it specific, convert it to how might I, then if you can share your feedback on the chat box, please do so. If you cannot, please pay attention to it. So I'm going to give us 5 minutes to do so and would continue by 1:10. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, I will be dropping a link in the chat room now. We kindly request that you all re-register using that link. And once you register, you will get an email in your inbox. So you can use that link, the mail you get in your inbox, you use it to join this training again. Do you understand? Please let's give a thumbs up if you understand what I'm saying. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I can see your hands. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to reiterate again. Please use the link I have just dropped in the chat room to register so we can have your details because you are using the link and I'm not sure the namings are not correct. So with this link, you would have your name, your right details. Just use it to register. Once you register using this link, you will get an information in your Gmail, whatever mail you use. Yes. So you would click on the link from your email, and then it directs you back into this room. Do you understand? Thank you.
Sorry, if I may, it's asking for branch or department. What should we write there?
You can put your business in.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, please.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna wait because I can see people leaving and joining. So we're going to wait for more people to join.
Yeah, let's give people 5 minutes so we can reconvene at 1:15. Let's just give people 5 more minutes. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, Fumi Folani, we can start again. Thank you. It's 1:15.
Okay, thank you so much, Ma. Okay, I can see. Um, okay. Okay, so just for a recap, we've talked about empathize, we've talked about define. So if you have, what's it called? If you have written the problem statements in a clear manner, just say hi in the chat box. You've written the problem statements. Oh, just to be sure we're on the same page. Just say hello in the chat box. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's move forward. So after writing the problem statement, the next step is now to ideate, to brainstorm. Now, when you are brainstorming, should you have team members, please call your team members that, oh, let's form a table. We need to brainstorm. I have met with customers, they've said this, they've said that. Oh, I have observed them. This is what they are doing. Even though they said, oh, I don't like this dress, but they are still buying this dress in color yellow. So you'd, from what you've observed, from how you have defined, you'd ideate. Now, when you are brainstorming, please remember that there is no foolish idea. If it is just yourself, whatever that comes to your head, write it down. If you have family members, if you have friends, or if you have workers around you that you think, oh, somebody said this, don't say, and that's a foolish idea. No, no idea is foolish at brainstorming session. You would, anything that comes to mind, write it down. No criticism, no foolish idea. No, this idea is not a good idea. No. And if there are a lot of people at the table, one conversation at a time. Don't say, what you are saying is not relevant and you just shut the person up. No. Let everybody speak their mind freely. Let everybody share their opinion. Encourage people to share ideas. No, just tell them no idea is foolish, no idea is wide. Let them share their crazy ideas. But while they are sharing their ideas, please keep the problem statements in mind. Don't deviate and say, oh, even though people are buying it in yellow, but what about if we do? Don't leave the conversation. Keep the problem in mind. And while you are brainstorming, you can write down, you can use sticky notes, you can draw, whatever ideas come to your head, just write it down. Then remember that you can even build on other people's idea. Don't say, oh, and somebody is doing that thing already. It is still an idea, even though somebody is doing it already. What you are going to do is to write down that idea down. You can now build on that idea. But during brainstorming session, remember that no idea is not acceptable. Write everything down. You can now prune. You can now decide that, oh, okay, I think we can shelve this. I think we can put this in a bucket that will come and review this. But all the ideas should be written first. Oh, I can see Stella's question in the group, in the chat. People are not buying and prefer to be in the same location. People are not buying. Oh, thank you so much for your response. I love that. That's our own problem statement. She did not just say people are not buying. She said, oh, people are not buying because I have not communicated my message and they have not connected to me. How might we communicate the reasons why they need the perfume? How can we be trusted beyond the distance? Thank you so much, Stella. I love that response. I love that response. So again, in ideating session, you are brainstorming, you are generating ideas. No idea is true. No, don't say, oh, I don't think this idea can work. Oh, I've seen content creators that said, oh, the contents that they sat down and they planned and planned and planned and planned, the visibility was very poor. But the one that they just said, oh, let me do this, and they just post it that way, that particular post will go viral. So in ideating, you are not overthinking. You are not thinking it's, oh, this is too much, this is too small. Whatever the idea is coming, write it down. sketch it. Even if it is another person's business that you're looking at and is doing well, you're saying, should I include this? Don't say, because this person has added it, I am not going to do. No, you're still going to write it down. You can now build on it. You can now build on it, but write it down. So in the ideation stage, you write down all what you think you can do to solve the problem that you have defined in the previous stage. Now, let's say this good example, Amaka sells perfume, okay? And, sorry, Amaka sells perfume. And after the first sales, people will keep asking, how much is it? Then they'll say they'll get back to her. They will not even say anything after. But she noticed something out of all those questions that customers are always asking. Is this perfume original? That's part of those questions. She noticed that they are always asking her, how long does she last? Should Amaka want to start doing video? It is for her to start making videos. Get ready with me as I go to my place of work. That perfume that you want to advertise, just place it. This is what I'm using this morning. You spray yourself. While you are spraying yourself, you are not just spraying yourself or spraying yourself. You are explaining to them, this is how long this scent lasts. It has apple something. It has this, it has that. Communicate to the customer to say, since you've noticed patterns from what your customers have been asking, they've been saying, is it original? Intentionally include it in your videos and tell them it is original. This is how long it lasts. Customers would connect to you more when you storytell what they think the problem is. Let me say that again. Customers will connect to your business more when you use storytelling to answer what they have been asking in your DMs, in your comment section. Now, another example that we are using, Shade has a small cake business, and she can see that even though she's making posts and everything, she's not getting tractions. But she's seeing that other vendors, they are doing it. And she's saying, I don't want to copy people's idea. And she just kept posting it. But eventually, she now switched things up. She now realized that, wait, me too, I can be making those kind of videos. But I can be adding captions. I can be including prices. I can be telling them this is how you can order. Remember that when you are ideating, when you are innovating, you can also build on other people's idea. I mean, last year, December, there was this back and forth on social media, and this person is doing well, this person is copying what this person is doing. Nothing stops you from looking at what your competitors are doing, taking idea from it, and building on that idea. Let me say it again. During your ideation, remember that while innovation should bring about something new, you can build on existing ideas to improve your services to deliver better. Many successful ideas already exist. What matters is how you execute it. And also, customer cares about what works for them, not who started it. For the fact that you started it did not mean that people will keep coming to you. If your competitor is looking at what you are doing and is improving on your idea, please look at how you can improve on your own ideas too. Customers are loyal if they trust your brand, but customers majorly care about what works for them, not who started it. If I want to buy this bottled water now, I don't think I'll go and ask who was the first company that started bottling water. It is the one that I see. It is only when I have issues with that water that I will now stop buying it. Then I'll start buying another one. Remember in ideation that customers care about what works for them, not who started it. So you can come up with ideas on how to push your business, but you can also look at what your competitors are doing and build on that idea. Innovation is not always new. Now, I want you to, we've talked about what's it called? Well, hopefully we can share a workbook that would include this. Ideas for your business. Ideas for your business, sketch ideas, sketch what you think your business needs right now that would help your business. So after you've now ideas, what is the next step? They call it prototype. We call it sample. Build a sample. Oh, you think that this dress, if you add ruffles by the neck, people will buy more. Don't go and batch produce. Do one or two. Advertise with that one. When people buy it, then you can now, what is it called? You can now make more of it. After you finish ideation, please, I want to emphasize this because a lot of business run into issue with this. When they finish thinking that this is a great idea, the next thing is, please borrow me 10 million naira. Then they will start producing at a scale. No, you have to start small. You are not starting small because you don't believe in your idea, but it's because you need to test that your idea by building samples. Prototype, samples. You are not doing this for it to be perfect. You are doing it for you to first see how your customers will react to it. Again, like I said at the beginning of this session, some things you are already doing. Some things is to remind, some of these things is to remind you that even though you have been doing it before, but because you now think that, oh, everything is now perfect, you need to go back to it. Don't mass produce what you have not tested. I want to build a solution. Oh, after building my solution, don't just launch it to everybody. Share the link with 1 or 2 or 3 people and tell them, please test this platform for me. What do you think? Give me your feedback. I have seen people that said, oh, I'm applying for grants. Okay, what do you need it for? And I want to use it to do this business. Is your business already doing this thing? No. But I know that if my business do it, it would whatever. No. Test at a small scale before you go ahead to mass produce, before you go ahead to unveil your products to a large customer base. One, this helps you to control feedback. The feedback is not as much as releasing a product that when people want to log in, they cannot log in. But if you have tested with 10 people, you can easily see that, oh, 2 people cannot log in. Oh, let's go back to the code base and let's see. Oh, I produced this Ankara. People said, oh, even though I like this ruffles by the neck, I would have preferred this in my in the down part of the dress. The next one you're producing like this, you are shifting the ruffles from the upper parts to the lower parts. So what are we trying to say here? Build fast, but build small. Don't go to a large scale without testing it with few people. So let's say a good example. I like using practical example to explain these steps. Aminat is, so she's a ready-to-wear vendor. If, for instance, she has built this fine design and she thinks it will sell, she should not just mass produce. In fact, just produce 1, 2, or 3 at most. Show models wearing it. When you have orders, then you can go and buy more materials. Let me say it again. You are not buying more materials because you've seen and you want to test the idea. You've tested with 1, you've tested with 2. You now realize that it is doing well. You now go and buy more after getting more orders. There is this facilitator I know. There was a time he was really doing well. I mean, it takes classes, people go around, but a lot of people stop coming. So what he does now is he organizes free session. Of course, he will not go in deep. He will just tell them, oh, this is what you can do. This is what you can do. When people now come out, I'm interested in learning this more. Then he will now organize a full-scale class. Prototype, sampling is for you to first test if those ideas that you have brainstormed can actually scale at a larger volume. Then the last one, after you have finished prototyping, hear feedback from people that you have given to test the idea. Is the price okay? Did you think we delivered on time? What do you like about these products? What do you think you can easily refer these products to the next person? What is missing? Would you recommend this particular products to the next person? With this testing phase, it is just you listening to feedback from people that have bought it, from people that you have given it to try out, those people that have tested it on a free trial. You hear their responses, and if possible, you can offer discounts. You can offer free sample. You can say thank you very much. This stage help you to refine the final products that you will now develop at a larger scale. Now, how many people remember the different stages of this design thinking? If you can remember one or two, put it in the chat box. And if you can even now put, if you can now relate it to your business, for instance, oh, I sell pure water. I remember I did. I can call all my people to come around to come and tell me what they think about this. So I'll be reading the chat box. We have talked about the 5 stages. You can mention one, then your learning points, or what you think you can do better, how you think you can apply it to your business. So I'm waiting. I am waiting to see your responses. Thank you so much, Stella. Empathize, define, ideas, prototype, test. Now, what did you learn? I love Esther has actually given us the 5. So what do you learn out of the 5? Again, some you're already doing, some you just need a reminder, or some we are even learning afresh. It's a learning, unlearning, and relearning session. What is your key takeaway point from those 5 stages of design thinking? What are your key takeaways? I'm waiting. Okay, while waiting for people to start dropping their responses. Okay, to build a standard brand, customer satisfaction, customize, prototype. Yes. I can ask random people. Okay, then get few and sell. I love that. I love that. Don't go into mass production if you have not tested it. Exactly. I learned that the importance of following up on prototype samples and accepting it. Please remember that when you are receiving feedback at the testing stage, the feedback might be positive, it might be negative, but you have to accept it. Like I said earlier, you don't justify yourself. You are listening to their feedback. I've seen people that say it's because even customers are difficult. I agree. Sometimes your customers can be difficult, but you want to hear them out. And you cannot ask another person to say, oh, a customer said this. Do you think so? And hear their feedback. So, and remember that those 5 stages, it is not linear. You can move from define to prototype. You can move back from ideas back to empathize. It is not a linear way. Understanding your customer is very key. You are not thinking as the business owner. You are thinking from the perspective of the customer, and you are building solutions that can meet that expectation. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm seeing your responses. Thank you so much. Now, I'm going to round up with this, that beyond the 5 stages of thinking, you need to know your numbers. All this idea that we have mentioned can only work when you know your numbers. All these 5 stages can only work when you know your numbers. Design thinking only works when you understand your fundamentals. I mentioned earlier that we have seen people that said, oh, bring your proposal, and their proposal was so blank. A business proposal should contain what your business is doing, what you are currently generating, what you are looking forward to generate, how much you need, and a breakdown of what that money would go into. You need to understand your cost structure. Most businesses, when you tell them what is your cost structure, they'll tell you, oh, I bought this thing at 1 naira, I paid for this thing at 10 naira. But you run ads on Instagram. How much are you spending on ads? How much are you spending on transportation? How much are you spending on packaging? How much are you paying your staff? You need to understand your cost structure so that when you are ideating, you are thinking about the cost. What can this add to my cost? You need to understand your revenue model. Your business right now, can you explain in one sentence how your business make money? What do you sell? Who are you selling it to? Who is your customer base? What is the margin? You need to understand your revenue model. You need to be able to say, oh, this is how much my business make. This is the revenue, but this is the profit after removing my direct and indirect costs. And also, you need to be able to plan for sustainability. What is your financial forecast? What is costs are going up now? How is it affecting your business? Where do you expect your next customer base to come from? Please, as a business owner, while it is important for you to incorporate all those 5 major design thinking steps that we have learned, it is very, very, very important for you to know your numbers. You might think that, I know my numbers. Where did you write it down? We have seen people that own business that don't even have book. They are not keeping their books. They just know that they bought this at 10 naira, they are selling it at 15 naira. Do you keep books? Do you have your business financial statements book that you are writing all your costs into? You are writing all your expenses into. You know how much you are making. A lot of business people have come to realize that, especially for micro businesses, all the information about their businesses is in their head. They don't keep their books. Please keep a book. It helps you to define your problem better. It helps you to ideate better. When you are mass producing, it helps you to know what your profit margin is. It helps you to know what your profit margin is. Also, know that the essence of this design thinking is for you to stand out, to scale faster. The essence of this design thinking is for you to stand out, to scale faster. You have to find your unique edge. You are not doing businesses just because everybody is doing business. What would make your business to stand out? You have to be able to attract and keep customers. And you have to be able to communicate your value clearly. You have to be able to communicate your value clearly to your customers and to your potential investors into your business. And also, sustainability is key. The day you don't open your shop, the day you don't post on Instagram, do your customer notice? It is very, very important to stand out. And also, I'm going to close with this recommendation. Start today. Interview customers. Ask them questions. Understand their own perspective of your business. Write down how you think whatever assumption you have been running with for your business, write it down. Test a small idea. Don't wait for perfection. Then, whatever you are learning, I've said it earlier, keep a journal. Then have a business mentor. Your team, if you have people that are working with you, share whatever you've learned from them. Then also avoid all this. While you are interviewing your customer, don't be justifying yourself. Listen to them. Solve problem you assume. Don't just assume. You have to first find out. Then also, don't go about copying from your competitors without introducing your own new idea that would make it to be unique. Don't test too much. With prototype, 1 or 2 samples are enough for you to test. Also, know your numbers. Know what your cost is like, know what your margin is, know what your revenue is. Then don't test with people that always say yes because you give them for free. Test with people that would give you critical feedback. Critical feedback. With that, we have come to the end of this session. Please remember that you should put customer at the center. Questions and answer. Thank you very much, everyone.
Wow, wow, wow. Thank you, Fumi. That was beautiful. Thank you so, so much. So, team, the chat box is open now. Please feel free to drop your questions, your answers. Just drop your chats in the chat. We have the chat column there. Please just drop your questions and your answers there. Also, feel free to let us know what exactly are you going away with today. Is there something you've learned today? Let us know what it is you've learned today. One thing that you're hearing about that you'll be living with today, and something you're going to be doing differently. So the chat is open. We're looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Maybe I missed the question. Please, can you bring back the question? I can see somebody saying, oh, I've not answered that question. Sincere apologies. Please, can you retype your question back into the chat box?
So thank you very much. While we are dropping our questions, there's also a survey. There's also a link to drop our survey. I mean, to give our feedback generally on how this has been. So please take the survey using the link there. Thank you very much. Please fill the form. Let's have that. Thank you. For me, as the person drops the question again.
Okay, I can see
Oh,
the
okay, so
question.
I can see the question. Hold on, let me read it. The person says, mine is not a product, it's a service, it's a big problem she's experiencing as a makeup artist. I realized that after practicing on my mannequin, posted it online, I also went ahead looking for models. Customers are not coming as expected, and I realized that most pro works are being edited to make it look more beautiful to attract clients. So the question is, which she hasn't learned. Just a minute.
Okay,
So the question is, how can I solve this
yes.
problem as a makeup artist here? Thank you.
Okay, I mentioned earlier with service providers, it looks kind of tricky because it is not as if we are selling products. But all these 5 stages that we have learned today can actually apply to you. Now, from your question, you've even looked for modeling, but customers are still not coming. If you have 1 or 2 customers that are existing, I mentioned earlier, having returning customers is even considered more important than having new customers because returning customers definitely bring new customers. So for people that you have done, you've done their makeup before, you can do a simple survey and ask them question. Oh, how are you? Good afternoon, ma. Oh, thank you so much for patronizing me the other day. But you have not been coming around. Oh, it's because I've not been having parties. Yeah, but your friends have been going for parties now. Why have you not been referring me to them? One, that's the empathize. You are sitting down, you are asking them questions. So those ones that you've even done makeup for before, ask them questions. Because even if they are not going for parties, they definitely have friends that are going for parties. So ask them question. Why have you not referred me to someone? Oh, it's because your place is far. Oh, it's okay. Can I do home service? Again, those 5 stages of this design thinking applies to you, either even if you are a service provider or you are a product, you have a product that you are selling. Ask your existing customers questions. What are they doing? Then I also mentioned that when it comes to design thinking, you can look at what your competitors are doing. Makeup artists around you, check their Instagram page, do a research on them. What are they posting about? How are they getting tractions on their page? How can you also get traction on your own page also? Look at what they are doing. Do an analysis of what they are doing. So with an analysis from them, with what's it called, with what your customers are saying, and also you've even noticed that people are doing, they are editing their pro works. You can be making videos to say, this is how this person looks like with makeup, this is how whatever. You can communicate to potential customers that even though they are looking at some other people's pages and they are seeing flawless work, yours is also flawless. So this is you, this is your finished makeup face with an edit with that has been edited. This is your finished makeup face that has not been edited. That bring about trust to customer. So the editing is not the problem. The focus should be like you telling customers, this is my work, or this is how it looks like. If I edit, this is how it looks like. So leverage on your existing customers, people that you have done makeup for. Look at what your other competitors are doing. What are they posting? Then make videos to show this is how edited works look like. This is how I look like. I think I've seen 1 or 2 videos like that online where people say, oh, this is me, this is how I look like. So intentionally educate your customer and your potential customers, and I'm very sure you'll be fine. I hope I've been able to answer your question.
Yeah, thank you. She has said thanks, ma. Well understood. Thank you very much. That was very, very explanatory. So, I mean, like you said, the issue is not the editing; it's just the way we present what we want to communicate. So, before and after, we do a very good, very good job. All right. I think I've seen a lot of feedback. Somebody's giving us some of her learnings. She says, empathize, put myself, I mean, what you are going away with. Empathize, put myself in the client's shoes, define, be specific with problem statements, and not make it vague. You should have a prototype, sample with few before doing it on a large scale basis. Somebody says she has learned the importance of following up on following up prototype samples and accepting negative feedback as well as a form of positive feedback. Just reframe it and use that to the best of your ability. So, there are so many learnings. So I'm happy to find out that this has been very useful to people. Somebody also talked about ideas, and she needs to brainstorm on how to improve on ideas to make their ideas stand out. All right. I mean, there are a lot of feedback here. So please note that this session is not over. This is just one out of several. We have 4 training sessions. So we have another one tomorrow. Please make sure you join at the same time, 12 o'clock tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be talking about the topic. Tomorrow we'll be speaking about the topic. Digital ads, running effective ads on a small budget. You know, somebody talked about the fact that most times people prefer to buy from others because they've done a lot of jazz up of their pictures and all of that. So digital ads. Tomorrow we'll be talking about ads. How do you make your ads more effective? Running effective ads on a small budget. I'm sure you don't want to miss that. So please let's make sure that we're on time tomorrow to learn as much as we can. Business is not for the faint-hearted. Business is not for the lily-hearted. So please make sure that you are here on time tomorrow to learn some more. Tokumbo, I see you're there. More tips for us? Thank you. Tokumbo? All right, thank you. So thank you so much, everyone. Please remember to, oh, I see somebody's hand is up. Let me see. So there's a question from Ngozi Emerua. After everything, are they going to give us grants? Definitely, we are going to give out grants. But the grants, remember you submitted your proposals, and those are proposals are going to be appraised. We said a lot of things that we are looking out for. So, I mean, the top 10 are going to be invited for our final pitch later in the month, and then we'll pick 3 winners. So it's 3 winners that are going to get the grants at the end of the day. So 3 people are going to get the grants, and that's going to be based on what you submitted. So the best 10 proposals that were submitted will be called for a final presentation. This will be communicated. So please look out to your emails to get the information that will be shared. And this is going to be an ongoing thing. So, I mean, if you are not part of the top 10 this time, it doesn't mean that you are not going to be a winner anytime soon. But the fact that you made it here means definitely you made an attempt, and you've done a good job getting through to be one of those on this training. So yes, the grants are still coming. So please make sure that you stay tuned so that you don't miss out any of the information. So thank you very much, everyone. It's been beautiful having us here today. Please look out to your emails, look out to your chats for more information on this. I think I see another question or another hand. Blessing Sambe, you have the floor. You can speak. Blessing, or you want to drop your chat? Blessing Sambe, please go ahead. Blessing, do you mind dropping a chat if you are unable to unmute yourself? Do you want to drop a chat? Blessing Sambe, please, do you want to drop a chat if you are unable to unmute? Thank you. Oh, okay, she said the feedback link is not accessible. How much is the grant? Well, that is information that you watch out for. So long as you're an eligible person, so long as you're an eligible participant, we'll let you know what the amount is. Thank you very much. So all of that information will be duly communicated. Just stay tuned for that. Thank you. But you can be sure that the Big Elephant First Tag definitely will keep our words. So just watch out and stay tuned for more details. Thank you. All right, so Blessing, you're talking about the fact that the link is not accessible. All right, thank you. We'll then recommunicate that. We'll send that via email so that you can fill it again and send it to us. If it's not going now, we'll look at it, update it, and share it with you. Thank you for that feedback, Blessing. Thank you. So thank you very much, everyone. You can just stay tuned, for our video. Just get to see what we have in stock for you. For me, Wilson, please, can you play the video again? So thank you very much, everyone. Please enjoy our music, get to know the products that we have, and see you tomorrow, same time. Thank you very much for your time.
Every woman has a dream worth building, and sometimes all she needs is the right support to grow it. With First Gem Funds, women can access loans at just 9% interest per annum, designed to help businesses grow without the usual barriers. Because behind every woman is a story of ambition, resilience, and purpose. The early mornings, the long days, the vision she refuses to give up on. That's why First Gem is more than a bank account. It's a platform created to support women through every stage of growth. Whether you're starting small, growing a business, or leading something bigger, First Gem gives you access to savings, current and corporate accounts tailored for women with seamless digital onboarding that fits into your lifestyle. First Gem is more than banking. It's support designed for women with easy digital onboarding, lifestyle benefits, business support, mentorship, and a community that helps women grow confidently. First Gem, a partner in progress. Join First Gem today. Every woman has a dream worth building, and sometimes all she needs is the right support to grow it. With First Gem Funds, women can access loans at just 9% interest per annum, designed to help businesses grow without the usual barriers. Because behind every woman is a story of ambition, resilience, and purpose. The early mornings, the long days, the vision she refuses to give up on. That's why First Gem is more than a bank account. It's a platform created to support women through every stage of growth. Whether you're starting small, growing a business, or leading something bigger, FirstGem gives you access to savings, current and corporate accounts tailored for women with seamless digital onboarding that fits into your lifestyle. FirstGem is more than banking. It's support designed for women with easy digital onboarding, lifestyle benefits, business support, mentorship, and a community that helps women grow confidently. FirstGem, a partner in progress. Join FirstGem today. Every woman has a dream worth building, and sometimes all she needs is the right support to grow it. With FirstGem Funds, women can access loans at just 9% interest per annum, designed to help businesses grow without the usual barriers. Because behind every woman is a story of ambition, resilience, and purpose. The early mornings, the long days, the vision she refuses to give up on. That's why FirstGem is more than a bank account. It's a platform created to support women through every stage of growth. Whether you're starting small, growing a business, or leading something bigger, FirstGem gives you access to savings, current and corporate accounts tailored for women with seamless digital onboarding that fits into your lifestyle. FirstGem is more than banking. It's support designed for women with easy digital onboarding, lifestyle benefits, business support, mentorship, and a community that helps women grow confidently. FirstGem, a partner in progress. Join FirstGem today. Every woman has a dream worth building, and sometimes all she needs is the right support to grow it. With FirstGem Funds, women can access loans at just 9% interest per annum, designed to help businesses grow without the usual barriers. Because behind every woman is a story of ambition, resilience, and purpose. The early mornings, the long days, the vision she refuses to give up on. That's why FirstGem is more than a bank account. It's a platform created to support women through every stage of growth. Whether you're starting small, growing a business, or leading something bigger, FirstGem gives you access to savings, current and corporate accounts tailored for women with seamless digital onboarding that fits into your lifestyle. FirstGem is more than banking. It's support designed for women with easy digital onboarding, lifestyle benefits, business support, mentorship, and a community that helps women grow confidently. FirstGem, a partner in progress. Join FirstGem today. Every woman has a dream worth building, and sometimes all she needs is the right support to grow it. With FirstGem Funds, women can access loans at just 9% interest per annum, designed to help businesses grow without the usual barriers. Because behind every woman is a story of ambition, resilience, and purpose. The early mornings, the long days, the vision she refuses to give up on. That's why FirstGem is more than a bank account. It's a platform created to support women through every stage of growth. Whether you're starting small, growing a business, or leading something bigger, FirstGem gives you access to savings, current and corporate accounts tailored for women with seamless digital onboarding that fits into your lifestyle. FirstGem is more than banking. It's support designed for women with easy digital onboarding, lifestyle benefits, business support, mentorship, and a community that helps women grow confidently. FirstGem, a partner in progress. Join FirstGem today. Every woman has a dream worth building, and sometimes all she needs is the right support to grow it. With FirstGem Funds, women can access loans at just 9% interest per annum, designed to help businesses grow without the usual barriers. Because behind every woman is a story of ambition, resilience, and purpose. The early mornings, the long days, the vision she refuses to give up on. That's why FirstGem is more than a bank account. It's a platform created to support women through every stage of growth. Whether you're starting small, growing a business,